Northern Ireland is changing. From a country once only known for its violence, it has become a destination for many seeking new lives and experiences. In 2019, net migration to the country hit a 10-year peak. But a country growing in diversity is faced with unique problems. Many migrants coming to Northern Ireland struggle to integrate into society. A lack of communication and opportunities can lead to fear and alienation for both migrants and locals. But there are groups of people trying to fix this. Through football, migrants and locals are coming together across the pitch. Kami Abayomi is the founder of ethnic minority sports organisation Northern Ireland, also known as MSONI. He comes from Nigeria and he has been living in Belfast for 6 years.
I was fortunate to set up the organisation MSONI with a lot of promising guys. These guys are loads of ideas, they're passionate about the vision, they're energetic, they want to drive it, So from that perspective, I would say that it's one of my best experience in life.
Kami's work as a lawyer and workers' rights activist in Nigeria nearly cost him everything. He and his wife fled to Northern Ireland after being attacked by government forces.
I was attacked severally, so I have to leave the country. When you find yourself fighting for the justice, fighting for the human rights of the people, you have a price to pay, and you have to be ready for that. I miss a lot about Nigeria. I miss the food, I miss the people, I miss my family, but most importantly, I miss my law practice. Back home I use law to see how I can improve society, but here I'm using sports to promote social justice, equality, inclusion, diversity, and see how opportunities can be given to people equally.
Kami set up MSONI as a multi-sports organisation with the aim of helping ethnic minorities play sports at local and national levels. At its heart, it is a grassroots effort to build bridges between communities.
Since I've been in Northern Ireland 6 years ago, I've been involved in a lot of community projects, and that opened my eyes to a lot of issues. And the main one is the fact that people still find it difficult to integrate into the system. That gave me an idea that we need a more flexible way of bringing the people together. You don't need to be educated, you don't need to know how to speak English very well, you don't need to be a professor, you don't need to be an intellectual before I can play sport with you.
MSONI's latest project is a collaboration with Linfield Ladies FC. A 10-week beginners football for women begins quietly. It's very cold, but a small determined group assembles.
Football all over the world puts smiles on people's faces, so there's no reason why I can't do it in South Belfast.
Neil Morrow is the secretary at Linfield Ladies. He's running the training at Midgley Park.
We're not saying this is for one group or another group, it's for everybody, and they're welcome to come along here, enjoy the facility. It's a fantastic facility. Enjoy the facility, mix with people that maybe wouldn't normally mix with, and hopefully that brings them some sort of enjoyment.
In the summer, MSONI ran a football tournament that saw over 200 ethnic minority players compete alongside 2 local teams from Belfast. The Northern Ireland Confederation Cup was the first of its kind, building on the country's sporting history and changing landscape. It was made up of 12 communities, including Somalians, North Africans and players from South and West Belfast.
It has created a platform for not only the migrants in Northern Ireland to play football with the local people, but it has also shown to us that it's a platform to sustain friendship, for people to understand each other, and importantly, it's a big platform for people to start talking. People are not talking to each other. It's not nice. We need to start talking to each other.
Blackstaff FC was one of 2 local teams to play in the cup. William has been managing this football team and its junior counterpart for years. He believes football has a key role in breaking down barriers between communities.
What we want to do is try and get children from as early age as possible. So we're turning up the training with people from different backgrounds, different ethnic minorities, and just take it from there. So they're not already forming opinions. So anything that they're going to take forward will be what they're learning at the football ground, along with their friends.
Having already seen the benefits of diversity in his own club, William was glad to take part in the Cup.
The Confederation Cup was a great initiative, so it was an easy sale for us to come on board and take part in it, because it was something that we've already been promoting ourselves, taking part in ourselves, and we were more than happy to take part in it.
William's son Josh also played in the Cup.
I think it was about bringing people together, and in this area it's hard to do. Once you join a new team, it's not easy. I know that it's like joining a new team, you don't know anyone, and you don't really want to speak to anyone in case you say the wrong things or they don't want to welcome you. But once you break the first stage of actually playing football with them and communicating and learning his name, shaking his hand, I think once you get past that bar, you'll be fine.
Northern Ireland has been described in the media as the race-hate capital of Europe. Attacks on various ethnic minorities have been well reported in the past 10 years. Cammie's house was attacked not long after he arrived here.
They sent some kids to my house to start throwing eggs. And after a while, I spotted one out of the kids. I know his parents. And after like 2 hours, I went to the house and I knocked. And his mother came out and I said, "We are here in peace. Have we offended you? Have we done something terrible to you? If we have done something terrible to you, we are here to say sorry." I was very happy about their reception. They say, "Oh, we're sorry." Before I knew it, we had up to like 15 parents that came out from their houses, gathering around me, trying to be apologetic, saying we are very, very sorry. Those kids they were so nice. They were sincere in the sense that since I've been living there now, we've been friends. After that incident, that should be the fifth year thereabout. I will be friends. I've had parties in my house. They've been there. They've had parties in their house. Been invited.
Back at Midgley Park, numbers have gradually increased at the women's training. With a few drills behind them, it's time to play a match. Anna Peters leads the Belfast Asian Women Association. She has been coming to the training after Cammie reached out to her.
Abiyomi contacted me and we then met up and he discussed and he talked about his organization that's about sports and what they want to do for women, and he wanted to see if women, especially Asian women, would be interested in sports. And I said to him, yes, certainly we were looking for some sort of platform where we could come out and get fitness and have a bit of fun. Well, sports brings people together. See, if we organize sports from different communities, we get to know each other, we learn their culture, we learn and we grow through sports. As well as that, for women, we've got jobs, family life and so on, so we have to take time off to unwind ourselves. So coming for sports means you're going to get fit physically and mentally, and when your mind is fit, you're always going to be happy and you can keep your family and friends happy as well.
Despite the challenges facing migrants today, the members of AMSONI are positive that change is coming to Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland is fortunate to enjoy diversity, but once it can be embraced, I see a lot of potentials, I see a lot of growth, I see a lot of development from Northern Ireland. Not only sport, but in the general life.
It's hard to say what the future of a diverse Northern Ireland will look like, but for AMSONI and the local sporting community in Belfast, the warm-up has just begun.